Jai Shri Ram. This is from a book which you can buy in Ramakrishna Math, any bookshop. The name of the book is Gita, Darshanam. I am reading out the last page, 212. Spiritual excellences. This is an extract from Srimad Bhagavatam. It's a translation of what is said in Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna is directly talking to you. Okay. Apart from Yama and Niyama, for men in general, their application for aspirants after liberation is as follows. Sama, settlement of the mind in the Lord. Okay. Of course, this is a commentary and this is based on what was written there and Srimad Bhagavatam. And not mere calmness of the mind. Dhamma is controlling the senses, not just suppressing of the internal enemies. Titiksha is the capacity to bear all sufferings and difficulties that one faces while discharging one's duties, and not mere endurance that helps one to bear the weight of burdens. Dhriti is the forbearance, is the capacity to withstand the onslaughts of the senses of taste and of sexuality, and not mere immobility of temperament. Fortitude and forbearance. The highest charity, paramdanam, is the abandonment of the tendency to harm other living beings. Please make a note. What is the highest dhanam? Paramdanam. Abandon all tendency to harm other living beings. Stop slitting the necks of chicken or goats. Stop eating meat. Stop torturing animals. Stop doing all this nonsense. This is the highest charity. Paramdanam is abandoning the tendency to harm other living beings and not merely doling out alms and all that. Next, the highest form of tapas is the abstinence from sexuality and not the performance of body torturing rites like Krichara and Chandrayana. A lot of things are there. Okay. Krishna says, Balam balavatam chaham kamaraga vivarjitam dharma aviruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshava. 7th chapter, 11th slokam. So, whatever desires sexuality is dharmic, you are entitled to it. Okay. And if you torture your body, Krishna suffers. If you enjoy, Krishna also enjoys. So, it is perfectly alright. So, extremes are bad. And then what next? So, all these body torturing, please don't do that. Don't torture Krishna who is within you. Okay. Then heroism, shauryam, heroism, lies in the conquest of one's animal nature and not in mere fighting on the road, road rage. Truth is seeing Krishna in everything and not mere factual speech. That is truth. Can you see Rama in everybody? That is truth. Great men have said that Ritam, that is, Ritam means the cosmic law, consists in speech that is factual and beneficial. Purity, Shaucham, is non-attachment. Nothing belongs to us. We are not owners. We are temporary possessors. Everything will be taken away. We came empty-handed. Of course, we will go full. Your dharma will go with you. So, we didn't come empty-handed. Hello. So we did come we came empty-handed, but actually it is not empty-handed. So I leave it to you. You are smart enough to understand what I am saying. So, Tyaga, abandonment, is sannyasa or renunciation of worldliness and worldly life. The greatest wealth of man is dharma, not mere material possessions. Real profit, labha, is devotion to Krishna. Labho madbhakti ruttamaha. Krishna directly says this. Krishna directly says, what is the shloka? Labho madbhakti ruttamaha. Labho madbhakti ruttamaha. The highest profit is in bhakti to me. Aishwarasya bhava. So, real profit is attainment of devotion to me, and not merely the gain of wealth, children and other worldly objects. Vidya, knowledge, is the eradication of the sense of duality in the Atman and not mere knowledge. Hri, Bashfulness is the reluctance to do what is evil. Do not do anything that harms others and harms psychologically, physically. That is adharma. So, not willing to do that is called hri, modesty. So, hri, bashful. Do not do anything that harms anybody. No slitting necks and eating meat, and not mere sense of shame. True beauty comes from austerity and desirelessness, not merely decorations and jewelry. A really learned man is one who has a clear apprehension of the states of bondage and liberation, and not a mere book learned pedant. The ignorant man, murkha, is the one who thinks of himself as the body only, and not one merely unlearned. Okay? Swarga is the dawn of Sattva Guna. Swarga is the dawn of Sattva Guna and not a place in Indra's heaven. Naraka is the dominance of the quality of tamas and not a region called hell. If there is tamas, then you are in hell. Okay? The true relative is Krishna. Dvasuparna. That is true relative is Guru. Is the Guru. And who is the Guru? Krishna. Not your brothers and sons and all that. So Guru is myself. Krishna is directly saying the house is the human body and not this brick and mortar construction. The wealthy man is one who is rich in virtues and not the moneyed fellow with a big bank account. The pauper is the greedy fellow who is never satisfied with anything he gets and not one who has no money. That's not a pauper. The pitiable man is the one who is not able to control his senses. This, in brief, is the description of the good and bad. What is the use of too long a description? To transcend the following of distinction between the two is real virtue. See, this is Krishna is telling you very nicely, translated into English by Ramakrishna Amathe. Please go and buy that book. And in this, I noticed there is one more. One more in page number 90. Which one is that? I think I can't see this now. It is 99. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says something very interesting. There is another way. Earnestly praying to God. God is our own, very own, our own. Hamare hain wo. We should say to Him, O God, what is Thy nature? Reveal Thyself to me. Thou must show Thyself to me. For why else has Thou created me? నన్ను ఎందుకు తయారు చేశావు? భగవంతుడిని అడగమంటున్నారు. Some sick devotees once said to me, God is full of compassion. I told them, but why should we call Him compassionate? He is our creator. What is there to be wondered at if He is kind to us? Parents bring up their children. Do you call that an act of kindness? They must act that way. Therefore, we should force our demands on God. Wonderful, isn't it? Pitahamasya jagatah, mata dhata pitamaha. Krishna says, I am the father, I am the mother, I am the grandfather. Mata pita, pitahamasya jagato, mata dhata pitamaha. So Krishna, we should actually tell Krishna, please, I want these things. Of course, He will give you, provided you work for it. Nothing comes free here. Wonderful, isn't it? Jai Shri Ram.